Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of Infinity Evolved in Expert Mode. I'm here playing on the Terra Nova server, getting ready to do some magic, and apparently the villagers are very interested in what I'm about to do, so I might have to clear them guys out before I get started. But let's get working on some magic. I actually did a whole bunch of research off camera. Oops, wrong key. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of all that. There we go. I did a whole bunch of research off camera. Unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. I still got quite a lot to unlock. Actually, that's the one I really want right there. That wand focus dislocation. That would be highly useful. In fact, I could probably grab that right now. If I just had one more of that. There we go. These ones that are in a six-sided shape, they you don't have to do the research for those. You just click them if you have enough of the if you have the right aspects. Nice. Okay, so that is gonna let me actually pick up blocks and move them. Something like chest. It kind of works a little bit like a cardboard box or a dolly. And yeah, it costs quite a lot to move particular things. Like mob spawners cost 20 times the normal amount of viz to do so, but it's totally worth it. Anyway, telekinesis is actually a decent one too, because it's kind of like a magnet. I might actually want to get that one too, because it's only... Yeah, I might as well get it, right? It's just that. And then I can purchase that one. Now, a lot of these focus are... If you look in here, it shows you this recipe or whatever. But that's not the actual recipe. And we're going to... Actually, I want to make one today that I researched. The wand focus equals trade. I'm not 100% sure that I would have had to research this because of the way the recipes changed, but I figured I should just in case it required me to have the research in order to be able to use it. So if we look in here, it doesn't even show a recipe there. The recipe for the equal exchange. So I'm guessing that the other one that we looked at a minute ago is probably correct. But if we look at the wand focus equal exchange, it actually has a runic altar recipe, so we're going to have to do that on a runic altar. But yeah, what I did for the research is I actually took screenshots of all of the research as I was going through and doing all those ones. And I'm at the point where I've used up a good portion of my research points, so I'm probably going to want to hold off on doing any more research until I gather up a big pool of points again. But I guess this is the point where I will go ahead and put a montage of all of those researches through, because I'll play the screenshots and put some music to it. And because I know some of you guys have wanted me to show the research, but instead of actually showing the actual process of me putting each individual thing in, I figured I'd just show what I'm researching and the resulting puzzle solve that came with each one. So back in a moment after I show you all that. right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, sure, and let me know. I'll do the rest when I do more research. I'll go ahead and do the same thing. Next time I do a bunch of research, I tend to do it like all at once instead of like a little bit here, a little bit there. I kind of like just end up doing a whole bunch of it all at once and getting it out of the way, and then moving on to something else afterwards. So go ahead and fill that scribing tool up so it's ready next time I need to use it. Carrots have been doing me pretty good for food. I'm by myself on the server right now. I think I already mentioned that. But let's go look at what I did out here. I added 2 more mana pools to the setup that Esk set that started, and a couple more endo flames. And I put a nice little automation to this. It's not doing anything right now. I need to feed it some more fuel. Actually, let's come over here. I think we should have a bunch of coal coke ready to go. Yeah, and the thing's full of creosote again. So I'm going to have to do something about either storing that creosote in a big tank or a drum or something, because we got a lot of creosote. I think we're going to need it later on. We're going to need a lot of that kind of treated wood and stuff. But in fact, I don't want to use this coal coke. And just remembered, I don't want to use the coal coke because we're going to need that for steel real soon. Very soon. So I'm going to hold off on using the coal coke for that. And I'm just going to give the thing a stack of coal for now, just so you guys can see how it works. So it drops that on there, and then as long as there's something there on the pressure plate, it stops the hopper from dropping any more. So once it drops 5, about 5 of them, 5 of them, because there's 5, you can see that it's now cranking out the energy, cranking out the mana. Fills it pretty quick. I mean, that thing shoots fairly steady when all 5 of them are going. The coal lasts 40 seconds, so that's plenty enough time for it not to despawn sitting there. And then as soon as one gets picked up, another one drops out. So, very simple automation. I'm sure you've seen it, and a lot of people have done this similar thing to automate Botania. It's like one of the most simple ways to automate feeding the endo flames with burnable material. You do got to kind of watch if you have things that burn for an extremely long time and a large amount of endo flames, you might get into a situation where some of your fuel would despawn. But if you're using the kind of setup, you typically want to use something. Instead of using blocks of coal, I'm just going to feed it the straight coal, because it's going to feed it to it automatically anyway. I don't have to worry about it. If I was doing it by hand, I would definitely use the blocks. So, we've planted a bunch of rubber trees. That's what that little cluster is. But over there is the portion of the wall today that I would like to copy. I'm going to get to that, but I do want to, before all that, I did a whole lot of mining off camera. And I found some really cool things down there. Mainly I was looking for diamonds, and I wanted to get lots of bricks because, I use I need the bricks for build the wall. You can see I've got a pretty good amount of bricks built up. And the other thing I was looking for was the diamonds. I just said that. Over here, got a diamond or 2. I forget what I need these for. What, I don't need them for this, no. Oh yeah, I do need them for that, because I need to make an altar. That's right, that's what I need. Need them to make an altar so that I can actually do this enchant, make the focus that I really want to have. But I really like to have my wand focus infiltrate. It is super, super good to have. So, with that in mind, I'm going to take one of the diamonds that I got while I was mining earlier, toss it in one of these pools, get a mana diamond, go ahead and make an altar with that. I might not. Actually, let's move it back one more. Yeah, let's put it right here. I actually probably could have afforded to use an ender pearl, because look at all these ender lilies that we found in treasure chests and places around. So that's pretty cool. I could have used an ender pearl, but that's okay. And then there's this thing. One of the other things I found in a dungeon down there, I found a vanilla dungeon, like skeleton spawner, in a small room, and I found myself a portal gun. That is super, super awesome. Super awesome. So now when I go exploring or whatever, I can leave a portal here. And when I'm done exploring, I can shoot my portal on the wall and then come back to the home. And I think, what is it? The R key will resets the portal. Yeah, there we go. So you just got to remember to get it up there. You usually want to have these like one above the ground. Otherwise, when you come through them, you might get kind of like sort of stuck in the ground a little bit. Anyway, I got my runic altar. And now it is time to, well, actually it's time to sleep so that our villagers don't get overrun by zombies. I think we've been okay pretty much since we got it fairly well lit up. As you can see all the screenshots I was taking earlier when I was researching. I think we got it fairly well lit up around here. And in a minute we're going to, well, after I get my equal exchange wand focus, just because I want to do that on Caber, because it's a different kind of recipe. Oh yeah, I gotta make balance shards. And I gotta make, oh shoot, I don't have no quartz. I don't have any nether quartz. So we might have to go into the nether for this. I might have to save this for another day. I just realized, yeah, because all we got is Certs quartz. That's not gonna work. And I don't want to go into the nether without doing it with somebody else. So, okay, guess that's going on hold. Sorry. And I will get back into some more of that. Let's focus on that wall. That wall is actually, put the sugar cane in there and keep the carrots. There we go. Let's focus on that wall because I want to get that wall all the way around the village. And Isun put together a couple machines recently. We've got a leadstone energy cell. We've got a survivalist generator that's completely full. And I want to take that and use that power that we're able to generate now, a little bit of power that we're able to generate, and use that to make a builder. Well, not so much use it to make the builder, but use it to power the builder after I make it. So the buildcraft builder, and I'm also going to need an architect table. So I need some diamond gears. So I'm going to need to pour some gold gears. In fact, I need 4 of them. We got a decent amount of gold, and I've got a bunch more while I was mining, so I thought I got more than that, but we got some blocks in here too. We'll go ahead and melt that down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Actually, I only need 6 more gold, and that will make us gears to enhance with diamonds. Okay, what else are we going to need while we're waiting for that? We're going to need some yellow dye and some black dye. That's not too hard. I've got plenty of dandelions. So let's just go ahead and get that. I get more dandelions pretty easily. And black dye, I've got some ink sacks over here. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of extra ink sacks. And I'm going to need some landmarks, not only for the crafting, but I'm going to also just need some for marking out the area. So we'll get some redstone in that. And I think, do I have? Yeah, okay. We'll just get 5. I'm going to use a couple in crafting. So isn't that the recipe for it? Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. It takes a lapis electron tube. Okay. Lapis gold. Or lapis redstone. Okay, that's not too hard. Too hard. I can do that, but pour gold gear while I'm going by. And to make the electron tubes, I have to hook this thing up. Now, we don't keep this thing powered up all the time because if we did, it would drain out all the power because it takes continuous feed while it's connected. So to connect it, we're using our immersive engineering conduits and stuff. We can do this, or immersive engineering connectors and wires. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm going to connect it to the side here, and I'm actually going to take. Did I bring a wire? Yeah, I did bring a wire. Okay, Actually, I can't connect to that side. Well, I mean, we've got power in here, so if I just connect it over to there, yeah, that'll work. And this should be getting power, yeah. Except I need some sand or some glass to go in there. Probably don't have any sand ready. No, of course not. Or glass. No. Oh goodness, I gotta go dig it up real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of sand like right over here under the water. I don't really need that much to do this, so we'll just grab a few. And I might have to. I might use my equal exchange wand when I get to that point. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna have to go in the Nether to get nether quartz or find it in a dungeon, and I haven't been that lucky yet. I was pretty lucky though with the portal gun. That's pretty darn lucky. Come over here and put a piece of that in there. Actually, we want to take that out because we want it like that. Is that right? Why does it no do nothing? That should do, right? That's the recipe. Lapis, redstone, yeah, 500 millibuckets of glass. Redstone. Maybe I just need to close the interface and open it again? No. What is wrong? Oh, it would help if I actually put the redstone in there. There we go. Yeah, that makes a big difference. And I'm going to go ahead and grab 8 of those total, I guess. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and break this. Well, actually, do I need this for some other things? I better let it go for the moment. Ooh, that drained all the power out of that. And it's fully heated up, so it's going to start cooling off. So if I want to use it, I need to use it quickly. So let's see if there's anything else that we need it for in here. We don't need it for the gears. We don't need it for that. Is there anything for this that we need? Do we need it for the paper? No. Okay. For the architect? No. All right, we're actually okay to go ahead and break that. We'll get our wire and our connector back. And then I can put some more fuel in this and let it power back up again. But fortunately, if we need to use the assembly table, the leadstone energy cells up there charged up. So I'm actually going to use that leadstone energy cell here in just a little bit, I think. Let's see, what else? Oh, I guess I got to go pour my other gold gears. Yeah. And 2, 3, and that would be the 4th one. As soon as that one cools off, we're ready to go. Go apply some diamonds to them. Okay, diamonds. Grab those. I think that's enough for 4 of them. Yep, 4 of those. Okay, I'm going to need a crafting table, a chest, crafting table, and a blueprint. And let's, do I not have any extra wood in here? I don't have any wood in here. Okay. It's funny, I'm going to have to go get a little bit of wood. It'd be a really good idea if one of the next machines we made was a sawmill. That way we would get a little bit more wood out of our logs instead of... yeah, that might be enough. I hate to chop that one down since it's got a mana bean on it, but oh well. That's only 8 pieces of wood. I'm going to need more than that. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I'm going to need more of that than that. Oh, there was some more on the ground here. That's good. Oh, some over here too. Okay, did I leave any more laying around? Doesn't look like it. Can I reach that one? Yeah. There we go. Now I definitely have enough. I hope. I hope. Oh, and I'm gonna need paper. I'm gonna need a bunch more paper. Oh darn! I was hoping that these would have grown back by now. Doesn't look like they have. So I don't know if I have enough sugar cane to make the paper I need to make the blueprints. Do we have sugar cane growing elsewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Here, let me check how much sugar cane I had up here. Oh, no, it's not gonna be enough. Enough to make the architect, but not enough to make the blueprint that I need to actually use the architect. So one of the blueprints is going to go into making it. Oh, and I know I have some chests over here, so that saved me a little bit of wood. If we look here, got the chest, got that. Well, I need a crafting table for this one. 2 logs to make a crafting table. There we go. Chest, diamond, yellow, black, and I didn't make the tubes yet, or the landmarks yet. So there's the landmarks that I need. 1 landmark. There we go. Buildcraft Builder. That's going to be very useful. Now I need an architect table, which is the same thing over again, except blueprint instead of a chest. So blueprint, diamond gears, dandelions, black, and landmark. There we go, architect. Nice. And it leaves me 3 landmarks left over, which is just what I need for to use it. Yeah, 3 landmarks should be enough. I want to go ahead and store those electron tubes in there for now, I guess. That's kind of going to be our temporary machine shop there, a little bit. It's going to get cramped real fast, though, if we start making very many machines. So I think we might expand and make that the secondary machine shop up there. Right now there's a bunch of ore berries growing in it, but they're not really well positioned because it's a little too bright in that house for them to grow properly. We need to make an underground cave for them. Okay, so I only got 1 piece of paper and 1 piece of sugar cane, and I need more sugar cane in order to make some paper. Or maybe I can get it out of some books. Maybe. Only 1 piece of growing out here. Dang it. How else can I get some paper? Look at that. Paper. No. Can I do sugar cane? Oh, I can change a book back into 2 pieces of paper. We do got a lot of books. Carpenter, if I had a carpenter, could make some paper out of wood pulp. Or if I had a presser, I could press a log into a piece of paper. How hard is it to make a presser? Let's check that. That would be something nice to have. Presser. That's not too bad. Does it have to be specific seeds? It says celery seed. I bet it does have to be specific seeds because they're not changing at all. So I'd need a cabbage seed, a oat seed, an asparagus seed, and a celery seed. Yeah, that's kind of silly. And, did it even have oh yeah, I guess it does have a single piston there. But, okay, well that's not happening. So, let's try, is there any other recipes? Nope, that's it. How hard is it to make a watering can? Watering can? Yeah, where's the recipe? Oh, goodness. Beet seeds, corn seeds, kiwi seeds, and steel. Yeah, that's not happening either. How can I get enough paper? I really hate to use the books, but I don't want to. I don't want to wait. So let's use 4 books. Get us 8 paper. Get us a blueprint, so that we can use this stuff. Okay. I really hate to do that, but oh well. I guess it'll be alright. Oh, and another thing I'm going to need is I'm actually going to need a wrench to pick up that energy cell. So let me get a piece of tin, 3 pieces of iron, and I'm going to make myself a crescent hammer. I think it's standard recipe, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. And then, of course, when I pick this up, it's going to drop the wire and the connector. Okay, that's alright, though. They weren't transferring any energy right now anyway. I should need a wire connector down here because I just put the energy cell directly touching the builder. And I don't need the... Oh, now you decide to grow. Still wouldn't have been enough anyway, but... I can just put the... and I don't need power for the architect, is what I was trying to say. About to try to say. Oh, goodness, I get words today. Words. Okay, so if I turn on my chunk borders, that's going to help me out quite a bit, because I want to take a 16-block section of this and copy it. So if we... we're actually going to go into the water here a little bit. Now, fortunately, one of the things that does matter is that, or one of the things that, I'm counting on, and the way it works, is it does actually include the very edge of the design. So, if I come up here, can I place this on top of the stairs? No, I cannot place it on top of the stairs. That's a bummer. So I'm going to have to... I'm going to put something... can I get on top of the stairs? No. Not like that. Okay, well, I'm going to put that there for a second. And I can just come up like that. Put that there. Yeah, that should work. Good thing there's water there. Take out those 2 because they're not needed. And if I click this one, we should form an area. Yeah. Perfect. And that does go to the other side. Yes. Yes. No. Dang it. I need one more landmark. I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, let me go grab another landmark. And we'll try again. Because we need to completely surround. So you need 4 landmarks to make a full box, basically. So I need another stick. Or 2. And actually, I'm only going to make the 1 landmark, but I'm going to take this over so I can show you something else. The extra redstone torch, that is. Nope. Getting a little hungry. Eat my carrots. Is it about to, the sun about to go down again? No, okay. Looks like it's still close to noon. That's the other reason I stopped researching, because I ran out of paper. Okay, now, when I break that, I'm going to put one right back there again. Now, if I come over to this side, put that down, put that on there. I can show you this like right here like that. So if you give this thing a redstone signal, it shoots out these beams. It makes it a lot easier to line up. That's not the one I need to have. That would not be the one that I actually need to shoot the beams from. It would be like this one, because this is the one I'm lining up off of. So there's one up, one to that, one in that direction, and one in that direction. So now if I click this, right click this with my hand, it should form an actual box around my wall section that I want to copy. Yes, it does. Perfect. And that should be a perfect 16 long. Yeah, perfectly 16 long. It's actually one taller than it technically needs to be, but I can't get that. Marker in the right place without going above the stairs. Anyway, so I think we're good. I don't have anything special. I don't have anything I need to remove. Let me look down through here. No, there's nothing floating on the water. No lily pads in the way. Okay, good. I don't want any of that stuff in my blueprint. And then I'm going to take and put that there and put my architect down right here. And that's going to go ahead and change the outline. It's also going to make all of the landmarks drop. Usually it does. Occasionally it doesn't, but it should. So all landmarks should be laying on the ground close to where I had them a second ago. Yeah, there we go. And there's a nice border around. Show me what the architect is going to take into the build. Now, see what I technically could have done is I could have broke that stair, put the landmark there, activated it with the architect table, and then went and put the stair back before I actually made the blueprint. But so rotate is on, excavate is on. That's probably fine. Mode is definitely survival, and we want to call this wall section. I hope that spaces are okay. Let's assume that it's not and put an underscore in there. A section, wall section. And then all you got to do is drop an blueprint in there, and then poof, I've got a wall section blueprint. And then I'm done with this architect table for the moment. I won't need it again unless I want to make another blueprint. And I guess I can get my wood back too. Now, since the blueprint. Now this is nice too, because I know that the builder needs to go. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes on the 6th block in from this corner of chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's my builder. And then as soon as I put the blueprint in, it's going to show me where it's going to build. And it's going to tell me what I need. I need a bunch of oak wood, a bunch of stone stairs, and a bunch of stone bricks, which I don't have with me, of course. And it's nighttime anyway, so it'd be a good time to go back and sleep and get the materials. So let's do that. And I got the power. All I need is the building materials, which is probably going to require me making another. Probably going to need to do something about cutting some trees down. I really need to get a lumber axe, but that is kind of far off, because if we look at the speaking of lumber axe, if we look at the recipe for the forge, there's only one recipe, and it requires dense refined iron. That's steel. That's what that means. Refined iron and steel are the same thing. And dense means it takes 9 plates to make 1 dense. So these are 9 ingots each. So that's basically you need 4 blocks of steel to make that. And it has to be refined in 2 machines. I actually need 2 machines to do it. A metal former. This metal former, which is a whole different, another whole ball of wax, and then it also needs a compressor. So at some point we got to make the metal former and the compressor. But that's for another day. I think I can get this working without it. But if I do need to get some wood, I'm probably just going to have to do that via cutting it down with a hatchet. Yep, it's just what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so I should have tried to remember the exact number. So I'm going to take a bunch. I could have swore I heard a creeper for a second. It made me really nervous. I'll also turn these lines off now since everything's in position. Drop off some of this stuff that I don't need now. Put the dandelion stuff in there. Keep the food on my bar. And let's see, I got that. I actually don't need the landmarks at this point. Now that the blueprint's made, I shouldn't need those again. And some of that go in there, that go in there. I'm actually not using this either, this thing. Trying to drop off as much as I possibly can here. Wood-wise, I have a few slabs. That's not nearly enough. 17. Not even close. But let's take this over, and I should have grabbed myself. Actually, what I really should do, let me check something. Because I would like a portable crafting. That's kind of a sidetrack, but it's kind of a halo. Hello. How hard is that to make? Mana pearls, mana steel, and a crafting table. Actually, that's the standard recipe. So let's do that. Let's definitely do that. That's super awesomely easy. And I've got a couple of mana pearls that I harvested from down there. Down at the Ender Pearl farm thingy. And what do I need? I need some mana steel. Oh, there's some oak wood in there. Nice. I'll take that. So, get that. I need a table. 1, 2, 3 of those. And shazam, I've got myself an assembly halo. These things are quite awesome. You can see that it has this really cool interface that allows me to do crafting on the fly. And let's see if I want to do some oak panels. And then what I can do is that you see each one of these little panels is its own. I can set that to something. So if I right click that, so now it says make oak panels from oak. All I got to do is left click. Wait, no, right click. And here, we'll put these down on my bar so you can actually see it happening as I'm doing it. Oh, I actually need to keep the halo on my bar too. So now if I go there and I right click, you can see that it used 3 pieces of wood and made me some more slabs. Slab. Nice. And I also should probably do that for the stairs, because I'm going to need more stairs. A lot more stairs. So let's go there. We'll set that one to stairs. Stairs. Nice. I think all it's left to do is go ahead and put some materials in here. Throw these materials up in there. Do that. Throw those slabs up in there. It says I only need 60. Alright, now all I got to do is power it up with the energy cell here. And there it goes. Boom. And you can see it's building it quite quickly with that energy cell power. That is super fast. That's going to make my life so much easier building this wall all the way around. All the way around the village. Now I do have to go back in like these places where I got a gap at the bottom. I'll have to fix that in, but other than that, looking pretty nice. Alright, well I think that's about where we're going to stop. There's one more thing I can do with this assembly halo is I can upgrade it. The assembly halo. I can actually upgrade it into the manufacturing halo for a cost of a mana diamond, and it will actually automatically craft things in my inventory. So I might actually end up doing that off camera to use it to compress cobble or something like that when I go mining. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, be sure and leave a like, comment, thumbs up. And I got my work cut out for me. Now that I got my blueprint and my builder and some power, I can get this wall going all the way around the village fairly quickly. All I gotta do is get all the materials. So until next time, I will catch you later.